Well, well, well. It's that time again, apparently. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another update video. So first thing I want to do right now is just ask for your patience throughout this video. I want to talk to you about something, and I'm going to just speak from the heart, okay, as I always try to do. Hey, look, there's a little tiny head. Can you see that head poking over the seat behind us? That's me. Look, it's me. It's another version of me from the past. How did I get stuck down here in this screen? I'm stuck in the corner. Now there's two of me stuck in the corner. Anyway, let's get back on track. So what you are watching and witnessing right now in the background is an episode of our hardcore exploration series that I just got finished recording. Now, I'm not going to be editing this video. I'm just potentially I will make a few cuts here and there like this, just because, you know, I sometimes need to cough or sniffle or sneeze or fart or something. So let's talk. Let's sit down and have a chat. I'm in the middle of a moment, and I think I have found so far throughout this adventure, this YouTube adventure, that, you know, you guys, you're good to talk to. And sometimes, I think actually some of you like to hear about the inner workings or the background happenings of the ChillNPlayGames channel, the inner workings of Chill's brain and heart occasionally. And so, you know, I thought I would just give you a little bit of info as to something that's occurring at the moment. And it's a very interesting one, actually. I'm kind of partway into this realization, but I'm also towards the end of this realization. That means this has become very solid for me. It's something I've been watching for a little while now, maybe only really a few weeks, so not super long. When it comes to realizations, they can often, you know, occur over quite a substantial period of time, but this is just something that I've been sitting with for a little while now. I think I've titled this video, I have a confession to make, because I have a confession to make. I don't like being a YouTuber. And I'm realizing that more and more every day. Now, let me please explain what I mean by that. So I think this has really settled in, or started to sink in, probably maybe a week or two before we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. Because I started to make a big push. You know, the objective for the whole year since I started the channel just a little over a year ago now was obviously always to reach 1,000 subscribers and then monetize the channel and have it, you know, let's say supplement my income and help support myself and my family financially in life, okay, while also giving me a job that I feel is something I'm extremely passionate about, that I love, that I can do, and that I want to do. I mean, I'm having an absolute blast making videos, playing games, uploading them to the channel, and sharing them with you for you to enjoy. It's a brilliant. I literally wake up excited about the games that I play. This is probably 90% of the time. I'm very excited about what I want to make today, what we're going to do in the series, where we're going to take our characters, what experiences are going to unfold. It's challenging, and I say 90% because the other 10%, sometimes it's a little bit difficult. I do find it hard actually sitting in a chair playing games a lot. I find it develops a lot of tension in my body, specifically around my arms and my sort of lats underneath my armpits because of the posture. Anyway, I won't go into too much of that, but you know, that's probably the other 10%. It is quite difficult. I'm still working on getting the perfect setup with the perfect desk so that I can be as relaxed as possible when making games. But that's not really what I want to talk to you about now. I'm realizing more and more, and this is my confession. This is the confession element. Since we hit 1,000 subscribers and the channel became monetized, I have been drawn into the world of views and viewership. Now, this is essential, and it's part of the process, and I know it's part of the process for a lot of YouTubers to start to learn how viewer engagement works, how people engage with the channel, how people watch your videos and then start to maybe turn off at certain points. And at the same time, when you hit 1,000 subscribers and you become monetized, well, regardless of what people say about the algorithm, it absolutely, definitely 100% starts to really push your videos out. As soon as our channel became monetized, the viewership doubled overnight because, well, YouTube makes money now. YouTube can make money off of our videos, so they want more people to see the videos. So at the very least, the algorithm is pushing the videos regardless of what you do. However, what YouTube also does is, and this is where I've been sucked into this. I've been watching myself get sucked into it. I was aware of it. I just wasn't aware of the effect that it was going to have. And this is the realization I'm having. I'm seeing now the effect that it's having on me and how I feel about what I'm doing, and even my moods and my emotions throughout the game, because I'm thinking the gameplay, because more thoughts are occurring to me about the back end of YouTube. And let me just think about how I want to explain this for a second. So behind the scenes, you see a lot of data about viewership and viewer engagement, and you also get a lot of encouragement to become a better YouTuber, which sounds great, doesn't it? It's almost the sort of thing you would say, well, thanks for giving me that information. I would like to know how to make better videos and increase viewer engagement, and, you know, make videos that people can watch for longer periods of time and that they want to watch more. And what it has done to me is it has slowly sucked me into this world of, I can honestly say it's manipulation. It's pure manipulation. Now, manipulation, not necessarily in the sense of negativity, but your thoughts and your video creation and your uploads start to become extremely strategic, and you start thinking about how to govern yourself in a way that generates less resistance from people's viewing and more engagement from people's viewing. Essentially, you're trying to hook people more into your videos. YouTube obviously encourages this, because if you can hack people's attention, then your views become more popular and they make more money and you make more money. And okay, it really obviously very logically sounds like that's the way you should go as a YouTuber. But I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I've been reflecting on how, where's my fun? What do I love the most? And I just love making videos, gameplay videos. I don't love sitting here afterwards thinking about, or even throughout the videos thinking, I should cut this bit because, you know, I'm running from point A to point B, and that's where people tend to switch off. People tend to prefer the intense moments of action, and so maybe I pause the recording, because I can do that while I'm recording it. Just pause and then initiate the recording again when there's a bit more action. I don't like that. I don't like it. As simple as that. I don't really need to put a judgment on it. It is what it is. And of course it works. If you're cutting out the parts that people don't particularly stick around for, and you're creating these videos of just pure action all the time, okay, some people do that. It's how movies work, you know, it's how Hollywood works. And again, I'm not putting any judgment on it. It really to me feels like a massive deviation from my own heart and my own desire to be free of that kind of manipulative confinement, the confinement to the strategic brain that's trying to get the most out of every situation. It's trying to maximize and boost and increase all the time. It feels extremely egoic. So I have a confession. I've been sucked into it a little bit over the last couple of weeks. Really, since the channel got monetized, YouTube has been feeding my channel feed, and okay, I started to engage with some of the videos, and that's why it's continued to feed it towards me. Is these videos that these channels that promote how YouTubers channels exploded and what they did in their videos, and it was more of a curiosity. It's not like I walked in saying, okay, I'm going to do this. I was just kind of wondering, so what's this video about? These YouTubers, obviously, one channel makes 3 videos and they have 150,000 subscribers in the course of a month. I've been doing this for a year, and I haven't really cared about this, and this is what I want to get back to. I don't care. I don't want to care about how many subscribers there are on the channel and how many views the videos are getting. I want to maintain a very natural, calm, open, unsolicited and unmanipulative experience. Now, I know what this means is that actually a lot of people who are looking for the action with the short attention span type content, which is nothing wrong with that. I watch it myself. Sometimes I enjoy watching it, but I don't enjoy making it. I don't enjoy the manipulation. And the funny thing about it is, another point about it is, it actually takes a lot longer to make videos for people with the short attention span condition in the video. The video has short attention span syndrome because you'll play a game for an hour and then you have to edit that and cut out all the parts that aren't engaging and people put in flashy memes and zoom in and zoom out and all this stuff. So it actually takes a lot more of your time to create a video that's much shorter, which will get more views and more money. But I don't care. And I don't want to care. And so, getting sucked into it a little bit, it's not like I really started to play around with it on the channel. I did a few videos that were a bit shorter, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, that sort of thing. Not that they were really edited at all. But I just wanted to bring this up with you guys, that I'm realizing right now that I'm not going that way. And I'll never be able to go that way, and I don't want to go that way, and that I'm fine with that, and that I'm going to keep this channel focused on. This is the whole thing with the shorts deal too. There's a massive push to make shorts videos that are under 60 seconds long, that I know because I've done it myself, and I know people do it. Everybody knows we all do it. We just sit mindlessly scrolling through a 60-second video, and okay, there might be something interesting in that video which pulls you to the longer form content, and YouTube does also encourage that. It's too much for what I want in my life. I want to have a simple, pure, clean, free, and when I say clean, I mean clean of contamination, clean of egotistical greed and consumption. I just want something very simple. Part of what's done this is, and I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to talk to you about this. I guess I'll get in trouble if I'm not, but I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to talk about my earnings on YouTube. So we're averaging about $3 a day. Actually, now we're up to like $4 a day. And part of the realization that hit me was, wow, after a year of making videos, we're getting $4 a day, which is actually way more than I anticipated it would be initially. But at the same time, it's like, well, that's nowhere near what I need it to be long term. So I know that I'm looking at another year to maybe 2 years of work with the same format. And so part of me was thinking, all right, well, what if I experiment with some of this other stuff, this other type of content that's more engaging, and is better for new viewers, to attract new viewers to the channel, and then that can potentially increase my finances. So it was a sincere kind of intention behind it, but it's just so easily polluted. Now, I will admit, one of the things that I've learned, I think the one thing I'm going to keep is I'm going to start making new thumbnails for the series. Not any of the series that we've got going at the moment, but when I start a new series, I'm going to start making a new thumbnail for each video, because I know that's one of the keys that's suggested to help new viewers reach your channel. Because if they're seeing up to episode 35 of the same thing over and over again, and they've already been ignoring the thumbnail, it's not working for them. So I probably will keep that one thing, and it'll also cause me to up my thumbnail game, but you don't need to know too much about that stuff. It's been a lot going on beneath the surface over the last couple of weeks since the channel got monetized. I'm also still hovering around this whole membership thing too. Now, I think I'm going to go into that a little bit here in this video, because I do need to start talking about what memberships bring. So let me just get a quick refresher on what I'm offering. Okay, so I do need to put together an official video on this, like a members introduction video, and I'll probably put out a single video as well, just introducing, the option of membership. But if you're here throughout this update video, you can get a little bit of an insight to why we're here. Now, this is still a work in progress. This is really kind of a second draft. I've evolved it a little bit to how I first did it. So, Tier 1, this is all Australian prices here, $4.99. That's the basic, obviously, support option. I've only got one emoji, which is the channel logo, which obviously I'll evolve this as we go. I've just had a lot on. I've had a lot going on. My partner actually moves up to the house in about a week, so I still feel like I'm kind of waiting to get going with a lot of my routine and schedule anyway. So Tier 1 support is $4.99. It's like $3 US. One emoji, which will evolve, I promise. And the loyalty badges, you get these for the longer that you support the channel, you get evolving loyalty badges, and I'll work on these too. These are just the basic ones that YouTube gives you. So this excuse me, this is going to give access to members only live streams, which are only that they're going to be rare. I'm not going to be running these every day. We won't have good internet yet for another couple of months, so live streams are going to be here and there, and I'll admit that straight up, that when they happen, you'll get access to them. These live streams take place throughout my recording, so when I'm making my recording video, it will be live streamed, and I can engage with you throughout the recording. So that's what that's going to be. The recording will then be uploaded to the public, so that's not going to be private. Tier 2, which is $9.99 Australian, something like $6 US, gets you access to this first one, and also access to members only videos. Our first series that I'm planning on starting soon is going to be, I think, Project Zomboid. I think I'm pretty settled on Project Zomboid. It's a really interesting game. I know it's got a little bit of a draw to it. It's got a little bit of attraction for people. And at the same time, it's something that I've really wanted to get into, and it feels like a nice game that I can get into with only a few viewers. If there's only a couple of members, there isn't any at the moment, but if there's only a few members, the pressure is off, I feel, and I'm not putting it out there with the hopes of maybe, it being very popular on the channel for a lot of people to watch it. So if I put it out with just a few viewers in mind, then I think it'll be a nice, because it's a very slow game and it requires a lot of patience and a lot of thought, and there's a lot of just wandering around looting items and stuff. So I'm trying to disassociate from this what has been trying to consume me for the last couple of weeks, which is this idea to push and this idea to really grow the channel and bring in viewers. I'm going to dissociate from that. I have no interest in going that way, and I have felt this unending kind of corruption come into me, where my thoughts are just starting to be consumed by this idea of what's popular, what's happening, what's trending. I accidentally stumbled across this too by, I did Ground Zero when that first came out. I was the first YouTuber to make a video on Ground Zero except for the mod author and Real AI. So I have accidentally stumbled across something new and trending twice and created a video on it, and those two videos have blown up. So it's demonstrated that it's real, it does work. If what YouTube's telling you to do, if you stay on top of these trending things and find new things for people to watch, it massively boosts your engagement, and I appreciate it. Obviously it has brought a lot of people to the channel, but I did it by accident, and I can't go the way of trying to manipulate that to make it happen, because my thoughts and my consciousness will become so confined to this very shallow perspective. And the passion, there's no passion in that for me. The heart is not in that. That's all brain work. That's not heart work. And there's a reason that the ChillNPlayGames logo on the channel is a heart. Anyway, it's a horny heart, by the way. I don't know, we won't go into that. However, getting back to the point, tier 3 support, $19.99 Australian, somewhere like, I don't know, $12 I think, 12 US, 13 US. Now this one, enter a draw. All of these include the previous tier, by the way. So enter a draw for a custom gameplay series. Now what I'm going to be doing in the higher tiers over here is tier 4 can request a custom video. So if there's a game on the channel that we're playing, or another game that I've got, and you would like a specific video made, and you have an idea, say you've got an idea for a challenge in Fallout 4 and you want me to do a video, well, if you're a tier 4 subscriber, you can do a custom video request once a month and I'll do that for you. Tier 3 support gets to enter into a draw. So if I've got 10 tier 3 supporters, all of those tier 3 supporters will get put in a draw, and one of them will be chosen to be able to pick a custom video request. A custom gameplay series, I said here. Okay, well that's the top tier. Now I understand that this is a hell of a lot of money. Even this $30 a month is a hell of a lot of money to be handing over to somebody, and this is why I really wanted to come up with something that to me feels substantial. It's not just a case of saying, well, you can just hand over money if you want to, and of course you can do that if you want. But in terms of a service that I can provide you in exchange for your financial support, to buy a video made for you once a month for $30, okay, it's still a lot of money, but I would put in a fair bit of work and make the video that you were interested in seeing. At the same time, this top tier, which is $80 a month, I'm going to round it out and say that's maybe somewhere near like $50 US or something like that, which is a lot of money. I'll make a custom gameplay series for you for the month, so that's 4 videos once a week, where this is once a month, a custom video is 1 video a month. This one is 1 video a week, so that's like $20 a week for a video. So I'll make a 4 episode series for you for every month that you're subscribed, and it can be the same series ongoing, or it can be a different series each month, just 4 videos. Say you wanted like a Frost series made specifically, and if you're a tier 5 supporter, then I will prioritize making that content and uploading it to the channel. And obviously I'm going to dedicate the series to you, and I'll thank you at the same time. So this is still work in progress. The only thing that kind of sits in my head that's a little bit uncomfortable is this first one here with regards to members only live streams, because live streaming's difficult for me, and it's the sort of thing that I'm going to offer it. I will do it. It's a nice basic reward. I just have to emphasize that these aren't happening every day. They're not even necessarily happening every week. So, if you would like to offer financial support to the channel at a basic level without really much reward, that this would be the same. This would be the suggested tier. And at the same time, when I do live streams, as a member, you will, when I do a private live stream, a members only live stream, you will get access to that. So that's the only thing that's still a little bit uncertain, because it's just not a guarantee. I might only do 2 a month or something. Whereas this one, which includes this one, I'm aiming to release one members only video a week minimum, depending on how much time I've got and other things. Alright, so that's enough of that. It's actually been nice to bring it up in this update video because it's given me a little bit of experience talking about it, because I do have to make a proper video introducing that. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a lot too. I feel like it's kind of getting it off my chest, but it's not. In a way, I'm just kind of working through things with you, and I'm very happy to share these insights with you as I learn them, as I experience them, and as I grow through them. I'm sure some of you will have realized by now that, you know, things change a lot with me. I can be sitting with one thing for a while and gain a little bit of insight into it and think that's the way that I'm going. Like I've said multiple times, live streams are returning to the channel and things like that, and then it doesn't happen. And so, you know, I always want to say, yeah, just thank you for your patience with me as I grow through this experience. But I just know immediately that just to fall into the world of consumerism and pushing my channel in that direction, which is obviously the way that most YouTubers go. And I've seen it myself in some of my favorite YouTubers to watch gameplay wise, when I love what I make. I love the long form hour-long content, which is just free of any kind of, alright, they might have ads and that's fair enough, but it's free of any meme logic or memeified sound effects and flashy things and stuff like this. I just like the plain and simple gameplay with commentary where the video's about an hour long. And I've seen it myself with some of my favorite YouTubers that I would watch, and once their channel got bigger and the money started rolling in, that their content became memeified, or they started to play the games that are most attractive to the most amount of viewers, and you can see it, you can detect it in them. I can detect it in them. I feel like I can in the person, that the passion that once was there and the reason that I connected with them so much has been covered up with what's working, what's financial. And I get it, it's not a judgment. This is the financial situation. They're earning money, they need to do it sometimes to keep the job going. It's not a judgment. I'm just saying that I can't go that way. It's not in me to do it. It's in me to experiment with everything in life and to try things and see what the effect is and see whether it resonates or not. But it just doesn't. And so I'm preparing myself to accept slowing down and totally letting go of any of these ideas of marketing. And you know, maybe I will accept sponsors when the time's right, if that comes along, but I'm just settling in for the long haul so that I can relax and take the pressure off and keep doing this, because you have no idea, maybe you do, but you know, it's extremely confining psychologically to have to think about the content that I'm making in that way, to have to think about it in the way of whether or not a lot of people are going to want to watch it, whether I should be cutting the episodes down here and there. I think that the furthest I'm going to go is making a new thumbnail. I quite like the idea of that. It does take a little bit of extra time, but it also it evolves my thumbnail game. You know, I need to keep working on that. It's also fun to come up with new thumbnails. It just takes a little bit of extra time. The rest of it I'm done with. So the channels are going to keep rolling out. For the time being, the format that I'm playing with is I'm trying to get out a minimum of 2 videos a day, Monday to Friday, somewhere in the region of up to 2 to 4 videos, but guaranteed 2 a day. And then I've also decided to let my channel relax on Saturday and Sunday. And that means that, you know, if you've had a busy week and you want to chill out on the weekend and catch up on a bit of a binge watch on the channel, that you'll be able to catch up on your favorite series Saturday and Sunday, because there won't be any more videos coming out on those days. So here is to relaxing and letting go and taking it easy and chilling and playing games. Alright, that's the plan, that's the objective. Ladies and gentlemen, to anyone and everyone still here at this half an hour mark in the video, and to anyone and everyone still here in the channel through the little roller coaster ups and downs, you have no idea how much I appreciate you guys being here and how much I appreciate you guys watching the channel. And like I said, mate, we're getting $4 a day. It's amazing, it's brilliant, it's really fantastic. It's just, I need to accept that it's going to take maybe another year or two at the same kind of pace before it's pulling in the kind of sort of part-time income, semi-full-time. It will be full-time for me, but for most people I just need like a part-time income to be able to cater for the needs of myself and my family. And maybe as memberships grow and maybe I'll get a sponsorship one day, then, you know, things will be taken care of. So let's celebrate where we're at. Let's be grateful for what we've achieved already, really. And, you know, we'll just keep going at the same pace, slowly rolling down the hill or up the hill. Do we roll uphill? Can you roll uphill? I guess if you push hard enough, but we're not pushing. I tell you what, let's just roll downhill. There's a lot less effort. Let's work with gravity, right? We're all falling over, aren't we? We're all falling, letting go, surrendering into the abyss in life. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I really do appreciate your time and your support and your comments. And here's one thing I would like to do. So I think maybe one day I will set up like a PO box. Somebody we've been talking a little bit about, it's Finn. Finn, if you're watching this, you'll know. Finn comments a lot on some of the Fallout 4 stuff. We're talking about surstroming, this not petrified fish, putrefied fish. I don't know. It's some sort of ancient fish that's been left for thousands of years in a can to fermented fish. That's what it is. And we've had it in the videos, you know, and I've been a bit confused. It slows down time when you take it in the Fallout game. I think it might even be this one that we're playing now, that we're watching. And yeah, I said, look, I'll set up a PO box. You can send some to me and I'll try a taste plate. I will do it too. I will try some surstroming. And you can probably get it in Australia if I looked for it, but maybe I'll set up a little PO box and you know, people can send in weird snacks, and there is some sort of rule in Australia about this, so we'd have to look it up. But I think that would be fun, and having a PO box where, I don't know, maybe you could send letters, support letters, fan mail, I don't know, whatever you wanted to. I've seen other YouTubers do it, and it always seems like a really fun time opening up a mystery box. You know, a viewer has sent you in a box, and the YouTuber has no idea what's in it, and I love that sort of thing. It's one of the reasons I don't do a lot of research in my games when I play them, is because it's like opening up a brand new present for the first time. Oh, by the way, we're going to play the demo of Road to Vostok soon too, so that's something I haven't looked too much into because I want to try it myself. So anyway, I'm rambling. I've given you the update, guys. It feels very good to have put this to you. I know this may make some of you think, well, you know, I'm not really here for this deep and meaningful emotional shit, and that's fine, but this is the way that the channel is going to be cultivated. So, and this is the way that I need to do it for my sustainability, for the channel's sustainability, for the ongoing evolution and development of Chill, and your Chill and my Chill, and Chill and Play Games. Alright guys, that's enough, isn't it? That's enough. Thank you for watching. I will see you again very soon. Goodbye for now.